All right, everybody, we're back on the Bleeping Fast Motorsports channel, and today is the first project on the new daily. So we got a 2017 Yukon XL Denali, 148,000 miles, and buddy Luke here is letting me use his lift so I can get under this thing. This vehicle's from Arizona, so it does not have any rust to speak of whatsoever. And up here in Minnesota, as you all know from the Midwest, salt is the silent assassin when it comes to vehicles on the road. So my intent is to spray this thing with some fluid film and keep her looking pretty underneath. Pretty in air quotes. Yeah, it's a little dirty, but I just went through and I wiped down all the metal areas. This does have some sort of a coating on the frame rails, I'm guessing from the factory. But it's not everywhere, like some of the cross members don't have it. It's just on the main frame rails and the welded in cross members. It's nowhere else underneath the vehicle. It's not on the sheet metal or anything like that. So I have to assume that that is a factory coating of some sort. But anyway, I've wiped this down with mineral spirits on the metal bits and suspension components, you know, drive shaft, body mounts, things like that, just so I can give it a good spray with the fluid film. And if you're not familiar with that, it's a lanolin based, like a wool wax, in an aerosol can. You spray it out, it sticks to all the things and it seals it up and it protects it from salt and, you know, grime and road debris and what have you. So allegedly a yearly coating of this stuff will keep the rust away and keep her looking pretty underneath. So I'm gonna give this a shot here. I'm gonna start doing some spraying and see what we get. All right, so we have everything sprayed down now. I removed the spare too. That was a learning experience, figuring out how to get the spare out of this thing. But anyway, little look up on YouTube found it for me. Everything's sprayed down. All the metal, you know, all my bolts, brackets, axle housing, frame rails, underside sheet metal, up by the gas nozzle there. Everything I could get sprayed down, I sprayed down. That was metal. But yeah, it went pretty good. It's a little time consuming. And you can see the stuff where it was sprayed a little heavier than other spots. You just kind of get that yellowish, but this stuff is slick. So if we're doing it on concrete here, I actually ended up laying down a sheet of plastic because I had sprayed a little bit in the back and I went and stepped on it inadvertently, the overspray on the floor, and about split myself like a wishbone. That stuff was slick. So I put some plastic down to keep it off the concrete because I don't know how hard it would be to get off. But everything is coated, you know, stuff like this, and your control arms get up inside there with the straw. Get up as high as you can. Heat shields are a big one up here. These factory heat shields, they rust out or the bolts rust and seize. And then you end up either tearing or cutting off the bolts to get heat shields down if you ever need to do any work with those. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. I think that'll keep her protected over the winter, and we'll do it again next fall probably, and we should be in good shape. So I am pretty happy with it. Also, as I was spraying, I found that spraying with the using the straw, you get a wider and shorter spray pattern versus spraying without the straw. You get it shoots further, but you get a narrower pattern. So go figure. But yeah, I think we're gonna call that good. This is another good thing to get all these brake lane fittings. They love to rust and seize up, so do yourself a favor there. So we're gonna call that project good and get her off the lift and get her home. And thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.